Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Boy, what a couple of days we've had. We had Wathrudnir with absolute quality and class. We had Bringer of Fire with absolute quality and class. And today's map is by a creator we have done 3 times in the past, episodes 579, 644 and 686. And on each occasion they got no fewer than 13 stars, which is absolute quality and class. Today's map's a little bit more experimental on their behalf, but it's still not half bad. So if you're up for a bit of quality and class and something maybe not half bad, well, you know what to do. It is time for your daily reminder. That's right, hit the like button really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Goslingburg, almost vanilla, by Wellington 6012. Yes, Wellington is back. They're back. They're producing more maps than I ever have. Help. There's your start square. We have got intersections, 1 in each corner. Perfectly good. Perfectly good. The terrain heights look like such. Seems pretty flat, but there is definitely plenty of hills going on there as well. You're going to enjoy the hills today, I think. The canyons especially. Resources, nothing in the way of fertile because of the bright yellow vanilla feel to fertile land. This is what it says in the description anyway. It says almost vanilla. They were going for vanilla, then they forgot about network extensions too. So it's network extensions too. Other than that, 100% vanilla. We'll be using the vanilla European theme and the vanilla European LUT. So everything you see on screen will also be vanilla. I have minorly tweaked the light settings using Relight, but only for the brightness via YouTube. But basically what you see is what you're gonna get in vanilla. So, what can I tell you about today's map? It's pretty damn good. There's 1/3 of it that I absolutely love and adore, and I want more, I want more, I want more. And 2/3 of it, which is pretty okay. It's good. It's good. It's ordinary-ish. It's fine. You know, it's good. But there's a whole 1/3 of it that I just want more. I want succulency out of it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, where were we? Dams. We've had dams this week. We've had lots of dams this week. We got this fake dam. It's not even a dam. It looks like a dam. It acts like a dam. It seems to produce power like a dam, hence the power lines. But it isn't a dam. It's a fake dam. We will come back and have a look at that after the intermission when we start looking at the details and the kind of layout of where everything is. And now we'll have a look at our first intersection. Now, you might look at this and go, the traffic looks a little bit slow across. It is a little bit slow across this one. The traffic's a bit slow anyway because of speed slider. Oh, and we've got a little bit of almost road glitching. It's pushing the mesh of the network right to the limit. You can tell by the darkness on the road. Got exactly the same up at this end too. Just a little bit of terrain forcing there. It's right on the brink. If that was the only thing on the entire map, then I would let it go. But it's not going to be the only thing on the entire map today. But it's still a good map. So yes, two-thirds of this is good. 1/3 is I just wish. I don't wish the whole map was like the 1/3. I want. Thank you very much, motorcyclist. Can't you tell I'm recording rush hour? Help! I fell asleep last night. I wanted to be recording this when it was really quiet in the dead of night. This is the reason. Constant traffic. Constant traffic. And I can't do a thing about it. Well, yes, where were we? Oh, well, I guess. I can dig up the road. That would stop it. Anyways, where were we? Coming down to our next intersection. Got a nice little bit of retaining wall work going on there. And also the keys used as like a bridge support. I'm not sure I'm buying into that. It's experimental and it is clearly stated in the description that they're trying out a few things in today's map. So yeah, we're not expecting this to be another all-star map now, are we? This intersection's all very slick and works well. We've got traffic coming through a tunnel from somewhere. Better go and have a little look at that. There is one thing over here I think is worth a little glance at, and that is as we head off towards the fog. The cutting, it's tiered cuttings. I like this. You can see exactly why it's tiered as well. It's to stop rockfalls, and I completely buy into that one completely. It's probably a very simple job to do as well. I'm liking that work. I'm liking it. And then back down to where we were. Now, one thing I do like about this map is the tree work. There's an awful... Oh, and the rail work as well. The rail, look, it's sunken in between those two highways. That is very neat and natty and tidy as well. Oh, and this bridge is pretty neat and natty and tidy too. I like the way that it aligns with the banks. Oh, we've got a good bit of brickwork there supporting again. Aligns to the banks quite nicely. I just question if there is shipping through here, whether that is quite high enough for the cruisers. We'll maybe have a look at that later on. I'm not entirely sold. And then the roads carry on. But yes, the tree work. Now, everybody hates those silver barked trees. They're the lighter trees. Coming up on the right hand side in a moment at this next intersection, you'll see them. And they're used to great effect in this map. I actually like them in this map. I can't believe I was ever going to say that, but there we are. Next intersection, this is a start square intersection. Remember, we have two start square intersections. This is the slightly prettier one, so I've decided to have a look at this one. The other one's pretty mundane. We won't even bother coming back on that one. Then we have this triangular roundabout. I kind of like this. Kind of does the job, I guess. And if we pull her back, pull her back, there we are. Look off to the left-hand side. We'll see today's asset. And this one is HB Stowe Middle School by DieHardHunter. A nice low-profile school with lots of red fascia cladding. And if we get in close enough, we can actually read some of these signs. Oh, what's this one? County School District, HB Stowe Middle School, and something right by the door there. What's that? I'll be warned. Yeah, you're being recorded. No graffiti. No graffiti on the walls, but oh, I'll bounce forward a bit. Sorry, back to where we were. No graffiti. Oh, there's some graffiti on the walls. I hope they caught that on camera. Factoids, because factoids. Queen Anne. Must be something to do with Britain there, America. Queen Anne. She had 17 children. Sounds quite prolific, doesn't she? I guess it sort of like builds up a family for you. Unfortunately for Queen Anne, none of the 17 children survived her. Now that is pretty sad. HB Stowe Middle School by DieHardHunter. I love DieHardHunter's work and I can't wait to see something else from them. Back onto the roads. Back onto the roads. I kind of missed their vehicle packs. They did some vehicle packs a while ago, and they were kind of introduced me to vehicle packs. The DieHardHunter, and of course there are lots of other people doing vehicle packs and stuff, including the road and the rail. And oh, love it. Oh, look at this. Loving this. It's tiered as well. There's a lot of slick work like this going on in today's map. Very slick, tidy, and clean. And I guess even if you don't like the map, you might pick up some ideas from it, because there's definitely some good work going on here. And again, here we've got a nice tiered bridge, and not seen one done quite like this before. And like I say, it definitely works. Definitely works. Quite like that. Cleverly done with the bridge pillars. Lots of people doing stuff with bridge pillars these days. Got Wellington and Bringer of Fire yesterday doing similar stuff but different stuff. And just so much creativity and inventiveness with the vanilla assets in the game. Oh, we're coming down to this bridge. Now this bridge, I think this definitely looks tall enough for shipping. It's obviously built for shipping, and we'll skip over it. We'll come back and have a hang on, what's going on under the water there? That is interesting. I'm going under. Going down. Take a breath. Yeah, that's those broken ruined walls. Very interesting use of the broken ruined walls there. Sorry, I'm just so sorry about that. I should have warned you, we're going to need a towel for today's show. Okay, and then we've got the harbours. The harbours look very slick and sweet. And then we've got rail in the harbour. So what we'll do is we'll follow the rail out back towards the edge of the map. And I promise you, you're going to be impressed. Because we're not going to take the flat route. We're going to take the route where there are hills and canyons. And I promise you, if you're wanting realistic rail, you're not going to be disappointed here, because there's a real slickness and a certain quality about the rail today. Right now it's not too much to say because it's pretty flat land and we're following flat land. A couple of catenaries right by each other there, and there will be down here. I'm going to point it out just because I kind of point it out on everybody else's, so I should point it out here as well. We've got at least one catenary down here which is kind of on the rails and obstructing the track a little bit. Not that it matters, because there are no collision detections with catenary masts. And we'll head this way. Occasional bit of blue mantle you'll see, which is where things are just being pushed to the limits a little bit. But it's not actual blue mantle, it's only from certain angles and certain distances. But now notice we're quite a way down. We're in a canyon and we're working our way up through tunnels. And coming up, we're going to find our way back up onto the plateau in a minute. Nips across here, still a long way down, can't quite make it up onto the plateau yet. Around here, cutting, and then levels out. Look at that. Isn't that tidy? Isn't that tidy? I'm super impressed, I really am. Wish I was as good as that. I know how to do it. It's one thing knowing how to do it, another thing having the actual vision to be able to do it. Here we've got a rail under the road in that similar sort of fashion with the bridge pillars. Very nice work. I'm not going to try going through there because I know what's going to happen. Oh, there's a big old drop underneath there. A bit scary. A little bit scary, Mary. And then around here we're heading off towards the fog, which means it's time for the intermission. And please, please, please have a look at this one.
Have you ever wanted to create a snow scene in your summer city, but you're not interested in buying the Snowfall DLC? Then you need the Beginner's Guide to Snow Without DLC by BonBonB. Click the information button now.
And so back to Goslingburg Almost Vanilla by Wellington 6012. Shipping routes mostly are very good. Okay, mostly. You will spot a problem. You will spot a problem, like not this one. This one's pretty cool because if you look here, this one goes right into the harbour here. Well, down here, goes under the bridge. Is the bridge high enough? I don't know. We will test it. I'm going to build a little small settlement down here, disconnected from the road network, and see if we can't force some shipping to come down this way. So that's something I'll be doing off camera in a minute. And then if you follow the shipping route around, you've got all these slick little triangles going on here. And notice the little gap there. Oh, hang on, we'll come back to that in a minute. Goes into all the harbour crannies there, but little gap there, do you see it? And then off towards the edge of the map this way. Water flow, we've got water issues. No, we haven't. We've got water that flows right down through the start square. There's enough to get you started, and throughout the map, everywhere that you might want to do something, you've got water flow going there. You've got water flow coming out from the dam, fake dam there. You've got water flow going down that other river there. It's all good. Right, this is your start square. Lots of flat build plane here with hills just around the outside. It's the whole map is broken up by these hills and rivers and stuff. Now this is the 1/3 of the map I want to see more of. Honestly, if the whole map was like this, I'd be really impressed. Because you've got these little buildable plateaus. You've got all the canyons. You've got plenty of water going on. It's just a really interesting design aesthetic going on in that little section there. Really do like it. Really, really do like it. The rest of the map is okay. Don't get me wrong. But it's not quite 1/3 of the map. But I like that a lot. What we got going on over here? We've got this fake dam with some kind of weir going on there. We've got the sluice gates going on here. It's very tidy, it's big, it's bold, it's strong. Apparently it's producing electricity. Apparently. We've even got pumping stations in place there. I'm not going to have a look at the pipes. No point looking at the pipes You can work those out. But where is all this? Where's this electricity going to? We're going towards the edge of the map. Now, I wonder if we've got some kind of trickery, some kind of game afoot going on out here. Might need to switch off the fog. Okay, let's switch off of the foggerer. Options, disable edge fog. There she goes. And if we go right to the edge of the map, we'll see we've actually got a hidden dam producing actual electricity. So it's a real dam feeding a fake dam with electricity. Now, I've not tested it, but I understand that it won't work from Bringer of Fire's work, that it won't work without actual power to get it started or something. He's the guy. Hopefully he's going to see this and stick something in the comments. But I trust you, Wellington, if you're saying that it's working. I trust you. Rock work down here is pretty cool. Obviously, vanilla rocks aren't very friendly with water, and there will be some water glitching. Let's find a spot. There will be a spot in here somewhere. There we go. There's some water glitching going on there. Very little you can do with vanilla rocks about that one, but I do have to point it out for those of you that might get excited about a nice looking map and then see water glitching and wonder why BonBon didn't warn you in advance. Well, BonBon has warned you in advance. Nice beaches. Then we've got this this jetty type thing with harbours going. Look at this. We've got a little bit of glitching going on with the footpath. Something really weird is going on there. Let me just move it, drag it out. Oh, look, it's folded over. That'll be it. I'm just going to pull it down there to the same height, but I think it just needs a little bit of rework there. Just a little bit of rework. Liking all of this with the little like ladder type effect, staircase type effect, not ladder type effect. And at the end we've got it's the essential lighthouse in red. Lovely, lovely jubbly. And we've got some more of those brick walls under the water apparently for some kind of God, I could have warned myself there. I was going to go under. Yes, a bit of terrain glitching there. But other than that, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. What's going on over this way? Edge of map over that way. Not too much to see there. We've seen the harbours. We've seen most things. There's an island down there. I'm more taken by this area over here. You just look at the river, canyons and stuff. Now, there's good water flow down here, the rivers and stuff. I do have a minor issue with some of the water flow, some of the lighter areas. Let me have a little look there. You might see my little conurbation I'm trying to attract the ships with. Where are we? I'm looking around. I'll find it in a minute. Is this it? I can't see it. Not there. Not okay. I'm going to cheat. Let's call up the water source. There you go. Now you can see where there should be water coming down these little gullies, trickles, becks, or whatever you want to call them, depending what part of the world you're from. And there's no water coming down from that one. Here, you can, there's a little bit of water coming out of this one. Now let's have a look at this. You can just, water source is nice and light, but it just doesn't quite work for me. If this was the intended effect, then great. Okay, brilliant. I'm happy. But I don't really see it. And they're all of them. There's quite a few of these little gullies that are just, you either have zero water effect coming down them or very, very light that it's just breaking up. This one, however, this one's almost too much. If I come out of there and show you this one, it's just too gloopy and just doesn't feel right on there either. So yeah, the light water flow areas are lacking in a little bit of polish. And I'm being super harsh, of course, because we're talking about a creator who's got 13 stars each time. Let me show you the water sources here as well, so you can work out how this all works. It's all clean and tidy. Water source right by the pumping there as well. So there'll be loads of water coming out there. Loads of water. And yeah. So anyways, I'm liking this. I'm liking this, especially the canyon areas. Oh, I wish there was a whole map like that. That would take months, but please, please, please. I'm begging you, Wellington. I'd love it. I'd love it. Right, so we've done all of that. I'm now waiting for ships. Now, I'm going to let you know what happened here, okay? While we sit here and I speed everything along, well, I've got that little conurbation. I then expanded the conurbation, which it did off camera as well. And you'll see that it does connect up with the edges of the maps. All these do have connections. We do have that one section that's missing, but that's only stopping shipping going down one of the rivers to the harbours there. So like this bit here, that's the only bit that's broken. So it shouldn't actually be stopping our shipping traffic coming down this river. So I don't know. Anyway, pass on that one. We should be getting shipping, but none arrived, and I left it ages. So anyway, what do you think of this map? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the Viewers' Choice Top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Well, only you can decide by hitting that vote button and giving it a rating. So, what do I think of the map? I think aesthetically, it's really quite nice. Yes, it's vanilla, which makes it really hard to get that 5th star, but it can be done. This one is not quite. There are some areas that I feel are a bit 3-star-ish, but overall, I think the overall design, I think it gets the 4th star. Detailing on the whole is very good indeed. 1 or 2 minor things, and that shipping connection that's got a missing bit. That's the bad one. I'm gonna give it a low 4. It's still worth 4 stars. Gameplay potential. Now it is playable. It is a playable map. I have no problems with that. Is it 5-star playable? No, it's not 5-star playable. Not in its current state. I think it deserves more than 3, so I'm going to give that 4 stars as well. Goslingburg, almost vanilla by Wellington 6012. It won't be getting the seal of approval from me just because it just doesn't quite feel finished. You know, it was an experimental map, and it feels like an experimental map. And it's a good map. Don't get me wrong. If you play that map, you'll have a good time, which is why I've given it 4 stars. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, for commenting, for liking, and for subscribing, and for putting up with the sound of traffic buzzing past my window. I'll try and record tomorrow's show in the dead of night, where you get a bit of peace and quiet. I get a bit of peace and quiet too. And I'll see you tomorrow for another map in the What's Map series. Thanks for watching.